You are not doing enough English listening practice. You know you're not. That's why this video is appearing on your feed. Come on, let's do some. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's all you need. I do 5 minutes of daily English listening practice videos on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. So there are no excuses. Everybody has 5 minutes in their day. So today we are using a random question generator. Ooh, last time we did this, it got quite philosophical. So I want to try and avoid that a little bit. But maybe it will go back to that. So the first question, what do you wish you understood better? Probably Brazilian slang, because I studied Spanish and Portuguese at uni, and I studied Brazilian Portuguese a lot more. And I can understand a basic conversation quite well, especially if it's quite a slow one. But Brazilians have a lot of slang, and it's annoying because sometimes it makes no sense. And I really wish I could understand it, especially when people are speaking over each other. So they're both speaking at the same time and they're speaking very quickly. I like the way Brazilian Portuguese sounds. So if I could understand all of the slang as well, that would be pretty cool. And I mean, I could spend more time practicing, couldn't I? Practicing and learning. But I'm lazy. I'm a very hypocritical language teacher, aren't I? I don't do enough language practice myself. I'm too busy helping you guys with your language practice. That is my excuse. Okay, that's too big of a question. I can't be bothered to read all of it. How well do you trust your gut feelings? I used to trust them more than my logical feelings, my brain feelings. But now I'm realizing that my brain knows a bit better than my gut. Your gut is I guess it's like your tummy, your belly, your stomach, around that area. Kind of like your heart. People often say, do you trust your head or your heart? And I've made a lot of decisions before based on what my heart wants to do, what my gut wants to do. And I'm starting to learn that my brain knows a little bit better. If I do the right thing, if I do the logical thing, then life turns out a little bit better. Do you consider telling white lies to be okay? Ooh, interesting. In general, no. But in the context of English, yes. If you are learning English and you're getting used to having conversations with people and you're becoming more confident, then white lies are perfect for you. Because being honest is sometimes difficult. I don't know, maybe you went to a bar with somebody and the next day you see them and they ask, oh, what did you think of the bar? And you didn't really like it. And you don't want to say, oh, it was rubbish, because that's boring. That's a boring conversation. Just tell a white lie. Say you loved it. Say the music was brilliant. Even if you hated it, say the music was brilliant. So telling a little white lie, a small lie that doesn't really change anything, it doesn't really matter. You're just lying about something small. It can help you to have a more interesting conversation because the other person isn't going to know whether you enjoyed the bar or you didn't enjoy the bar. But if you say, wow, yes, it was amazing, maybe not like that, that's a bit over dramatic. But if you maintain a positive conversation the whole time, the other person is going to think that you are more interesting than if you're just a very negative person and you say that you hate everything. Okay, just over 30 seconds left. Let's choose another question. If there are 100 people, how many would be more patient than you? Oh, wow. Let's go with 15. I would like to say that I am a very patient person. When things go wrong and all you can do is wait, and I'm thinking of like in an airport, I'm quite patient. I'm good with just sitting. I mentioned in the last Last episode that was a random question generator mentioned about being good at sitting with your thoughts and being by yourself. I said that I've got a lot better at that in the last few years. So I would like to say I'm a very patient person. Thank you guys for being patient and spending 5 minutes with me improving your English. Make sure you follow and subscribe so that you can come back tomorrow.